Hey everybody, welcome to the workshop. In today's episode, I've got a switch that I need to replace. And I've got the replacement right here. This is a timer switch. This particular one is made by Honeywell. And as you can see right over here, I've got a switch on the wall that is already a timer switch, but it is a programmable timer switch that you need an app for. And I bought this house about a year ago, and I've looked into the app and everything, and I'm not impressed with it. And I don't like how this switch continues to be on during the daytime and off at night. I want it to be on at nighttime. So I'm wanting to replace the switch with one that doesn't require an app. And so this switch right here doesn't. Let me see. This one is a RPL S740 B1008 or 1007 for the model numbers up here. So in this video, I'm just going to be showing me replacing it. This is not a how-to actually replace a regular toggle switch with one of these, because most of the toggle switches are not going to have a neutral wire. These require a neutral in order for them to work. So I'm just going to be showing you replacing it. So if you ever wondered about replacing a timer switch, this will be replacing it, not adding one new, because in that case you will need to have a neutral wire to be run in order for it to work. And I am not about to dig into my walls and everything to add a neutral wire for something. And so since this one already has a neutral, I'm going to replace this. So stick with me today on Adam's Workshop. Okay, that job is now complete. That's pretty cool. Now the lights are going to come on and off as I want them to. Another good thing too about it was when I went to tug on the wires, when I went to grab a hold of the wire nuts to pull them off, they pretty much just slid right out. So that's not good, not a good connection, you know, could eventually cause a fire. So it's always important to, once you install wire nuts on something, to grab a hold of the wire nut and give each wire individually a little tug to make sure that it is seated in there properly and is not going to come out and cause a fire hazard later on down the road. Now you might also saw too that here this one has a ground wire and the other switch did not have a ground wire. So I just capped off the ground, took it out along with that other extra wire that I didn't need. So that's kind of nice too, kind of helps clean it up, but it is just not required for this particular one. So it is okay, and that is just how it's made. So anyways, this was all there is to it. It's a pretty simple project. So thank you so much for coming along. And if you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe for some more. I'll see y'all again next time in the workshop.